And tonight's where all of that comes as payback.
So everything's targeting Psycho then.
It's all of you.
Oh.
Everyone blames stuff on Psycho, and I take credit for it. So all the shit you guys blame on Psycho that I take the blame for, now get payback to it.
I built myself as a tank, so I shouldn't die too fast.
He's the one that's been, pushing it off to you, not me. I blame him. Not my fault.
I blame Psycho for everything. I blame Psycho for my own issues.
Alright, so last week we left off. You guys met each other at the Guild Hall, Order of the Rock.
Yep.
And spent some time running around the Guild Hall. Some of you quite literally running around the Guild Hall, exploring everything there was to see, seeing all the sights, marveling at all its beauty, before deciding to take a quest.
Correct.
You guys kind of looked over all of the quests for quite some time, debating on all the different jobs and which ones sounded the most fun and rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
You guys eventually decided on taking a bounty for a dragonborn and a job to help the local farmer. Yep. The two main jobs you guys were focusing on.
Correct.
Kobold, being the racist little shithead he is, asked the dragonborn if he knew the other dragonborn they were hunting, but he unfortunately did not. So
no
knowledge there, unfortunately.
We don't know each other. We don't all look alike.
I know. I was kind of surprised no one called that out, to be honest. I was waiting for it. He's a kobold. Kobolds are draconic as well. Nobody fucking called him out on that shit. But anyway, so you guys took your jobs and headed north into the city to find the farmer.
Correct.
You guys met up with Farmer Fred. He informed you guys that it's not every night, it's not even every other night. There's no semblance to order to it, it seems. It's just randomly in the night, crops get burned or destroyed and animals are slaughtered. But they can never find any evidence of who's doing it. You guys drilled them for information. First fucking roll was this goddamn die and I got a natural 1.
Try it now. It's getting the bad side away.
Talked to the farmer. You guys asked him if you could have the freedom of the grounds. He just asked you to be careful not to break anything. And if you did, to let him know right away. Don't try to fix it. Don't try to hide it. He's not going to be angry. He just needs to know so he can fix it.
Yes.
So he very kindly begged you not to fuck up his shit and not try to hide it. That's what you're trying to do. Oh, I fucked this up, but I can fix it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. This is being stupid. I'm not worried about that. So with that, you guys set upon your investigating. It's being stupid. I don't want to do it. I'm already live. It's time to do this. Began investigating. Looked in the dead cow first. Kind of investigating around there. You guys found the tip of an arrow broken off inside the body. That was the only evidence you're able to find of anything actually having happened here other than the obvious damage. Then you found where it looked like the fire had started and spread before burning out. And then it looks like crops were just ripped up from there. So it kind of started getting a feeling for what was going on. But you guys decided to start asking the farm hands that had been hired recently since the attack started. See if you could get any leads there. First one didn't really give much information. Second one was very enthusiastic about his fertilizer. And the third one gave your guys' druid kind of a uncomfortable feeling while talking to him. So with all of that information gathered and accumulated together, you guys decided to leave Shifter and I am horrible with names, Poppy and Alfric behind at the temple for the farm god, or the god of the harvest, while the rest of you acted like you'd given up and went home. It's so much easier when all the names are up there and I can just fucking read them off there. Nick Klaus went and did some investigating to see if you could figure out, I think it was Nick Klaus, who was investigating the arrowheads.
It was Niklaus.
V-Class and Kiki went to go investigate the arrowheads, found out that the black market underground dealer that makes them moves around a lot because he is wanted, and that for some reason the blacksmith they were talking about didn't seem to want anything to do with him, and just kind of wanted to milk the fuck out of the conversation as soon as it started. So with that, the night set in. Everyone met at the guild hall to have dinner, and the game came to a close from there, if I remember correctly. So, over to you guys. With night setting in, Alfred and Shifter are chilling at the temple to Doran, I believe. Yep, Doran. Temple to Doran, God of Harvest. I think everyone had just filled each other in on all the information that was gathered.
Yep.
Anything anyone wants to say or do at this point, or are you just hanging out?
Just hanging out. Keep them out of sight, but keeping eyes out the windows of the temple, watching for anything odd.
Am I at the temple or am I at the guild hall?
You're at the guild hall.
Oh, that's what I thought.
You're not a stealthy boy.
I'm sitting at the guild hall waiting for the telecommunications to be told that, hey, go over there.
You got water, soil, dirt.
I think I did dirt and clay or.
And then you put a couple seeds in it. You planted an amount of seeds that you found in the temple, because when you were told not to six, when you were told not to fuck with shit, you heard plant seeds that you found in the temple. Okay.
Is it the seeds I put in left?
Yes.
This is the one that I had to rewrite
I
it.
planted the 3 seeds he left.
Yeah.
Is it working okay in your tower?
Yeah, he saw those, we took those and found 3 others on the ground, took those as well. Come in. That's not Mike.
That's definitely not Mike.
Hey, Teresa. That's Mike.
You okay? Ooh, you're
All right.
fried.
So, yeah, you
Yeah,
can just
yeah.
plant your seeds, and
That's pretty. I misunderstand last night because I really didn't understand.
your Pittsburgh, your character sheet's right there. All right, just so. All right. So you planted your seeds. Everyone else chilling. Perception, Alfred, and Shifter.
All right.
Nice.
So 25.
Yep. It's much better looking at cool. Yes. Mike. That's also been pretty sore. 2 plus 4. All right, so Alfred, you notice. First of all, you notice Poppy's doing her patrol, and you notice she starts to get kind of translucent before just disappearing entirely.
Look over to the other druid in the group. Not sure if this is something you guys can do, but she just went translucent and then vanished.
Yeah, I don't think that's something we can do.
All right then.
That's not possible.
Interesting.
I think it was just like.
You're not there. You're not there.
Can you shift again?
I believe I have one more. Yeah, I believe I have one more shift.
Go out and investigate.
We were resting, so I actually have both my shifts.
Takes an hour of rest before.
Is that what we were doing? We were switching out shifts?
Yeah, but she was on her shift when she disappeared.
Okay, yeah, so then I only have one shift.
Could you go out and investigate? I would, but you'd be less noticeable. I mean, I can stealth out there, but if you turn into an animal, that'd be easier.
Yeah, I'll turn into a cat and go investigate.
Yeah, take a look. Let me know if you need me out there when you get back, and I'll go take a look too.
I will with the cat stats, not yours. Yeah, we need a white paint for the numbers.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd barely do that.
Yeah.
It's going to be 23.
So you start making your way around the farm. You find several people tending to the crops. You find maybe half a dozen people total across the thing. Among them is Bobby Joe, Joe Bob, and Henry. Henry's off on his own, sprinkling crap all over the plants.
So nothing is out of the ordinary, no fog or nothing.
You don't see any fog or anything like that now.
So check for the magic.
We're to magic.
That one.
Magic is a spell.
Okay.
They good. Do you have to take magic as a spell?
Even if he did, he can't cast full in cat form.
Yeah.
So then nothing's really going on.
Not that you see.
I'm going to try to investigate, see if there's any footprints left behind or anything.
Okay. Well, hold on. Your mental sense. Animals, physical.
My mental.
6. You don't see any footprints in the dirt at all.
So I'll head back to the church. I'll unshift and.
You don't have to unshift.
I don't have to unshift?
I have a telepathic link between me, you, and Yalthos, remember?
But I wouldn't be able to talk to you as a cat, would I?
Telepathically, you can.
Your mental.
Oh, okay. So then.
You keep all your mental stats, so telepathically you can speak to me just fine.
Okay, so then I would just stay as a cat and tell you I don't see anything out of the ordinary. No footprints. Couldn't find anybody that wasn't supposed to be there.
Alright.
You're a really blurry psycho.
I'm sorry?
You're blurry.
Blurry?
It looks like you're in
Out of focus.
a fish tank.
You're out of focus, like severely.
Unfortunately,
Well,
that's
I'll have to just assume she has some powers we don't know about for now.
All we can do is just sit back and wait.
Yep. Since you're already shifted, take your shift and walk around.
Alright.
Don't waste the form.
So then I'm going to go and watch.
What's everyone else doing with that guild hall?
Is it nighttime?
Yes. Late
And
evening.
I am probably sleeping until they wake me up. Ready to go.
Don't you what?
Come on, damn it.
Y'all tell us what are you doing?
Make that noise.
I'm resting.
Alright.
Taking a nap until I get alerted.
Your hour ends without much trouble. Roll survival.
That's better. You're not as blurry.
It's focusing it by itself. I can't really control that.
Yep.
It's focusing on the clothes behind you.
To the minute.
I thought maybe you just had too much to drink.
About 3 minutes, so you.
Are all of us out of focus or just him for you, Yalthos?
I think it's just me.
Just
Okay, so probably not too much to drink.
I haven't started. No, I wonder if he had too much to drink. I haven't started. I haven't started.
All I have is beer down.
That's kind of weird, Yalthos.
I know. Night, young. I'm not, but the night is.
Hey, Niklaus.
Hey, Dan.
No, guys.
There's the man who busted my face into a brick wall.
You pulled.
Not my fault.
All right. So, what do you guys do for the rest of the night?
So, do we have time for a long rest?
Yes, there's still time for long rest.
So, yeah, do a long rest.
Are you guys doing shifts? Or are you guys just both passing out?
I don't even know where we're at.
Oh, at the temple.
What
Yeah.
shifts?
Oh, that's right.
They're all
I don't-
Well, you guys are still holding class.
I don't have to sleep. I'm an elf, so I just do my trance, which I can still completely coherent for. So I'm watching out the window the whole time.
And then I'll pass out somewhere hidden so if somebody tries to peek in, they can't see me.
Roll itself. Take your step. Okay. Find a nice dark corner and go to sleep. Alfred, you see your companion lay in the middle of the temple floor and just pass out.
Well, it is all dark.
That's what he said. Ooh, I said dark right here. All right, so rest of the night goes off without an issue. Alfred, throughout the night, you just see the farmhands doing their job, walking through the crops, weeding, doing farming things. I don't work on a farm, so I don't know what all that entails, but they do farming things all night.
I understand. I do the same thing when I'm DM. I don't know what they do. They do the things they would normally do. Imagine that. Moving on.
Keep an eye for vermin. Stuff that's what they're doing. They're cleaning up any crap they find. Keep an eye out for vermin. This is where Henry goes through with his fertilizer and spraying his fertilizer everywhere.
There's usually no job on farm night. Usually.
It's also a big city, so it's also partially keeping guard.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Also, bonus is in this world we have, elves and other things that see in the dark. So, they could just head up there and watch for vermin and stuff at night without having to turn on headlamps or start fires.
I have torches if anybody needs.
Good, I'm an elf.
I have dark sight. That should be fine.
All right, so morning rolls around. You wake up in your room, Kiki. Tucked in and all. A little note next to your table.
Fine, I didn't want to share my torches with you guys anyway.
Sleep in front of you. Guys go again. I'm gonna hit you. Love rock good.
Roll like do that.
Field leaders. So what's everyone do in the morning?
Eating. Very important for now.
Mouse.
Who else is at the guild hall?
Everyone except for Alfred and Shifter.
I go up to the guy who made that telepathic link with the others, and I ask him, "Hey, anything happened last night?"
Oh, that's over by now.
Obviously, nothing should have happened if I didn't get woken up.
Nope, I haven't heard anything.
Are we gonna go back over there today, or?
Sorry, quick question. Do I fill when the leak ends, or how does that happen?
Yes, it's over. There's no link back and forth at that point. It would be.
Well, so do I fill the link end, or is it just?
Yes.
Okay. And when does that end? When did that end? How long does that last?
I rolled a 6 last time, so it was 6 hours of last night it ran.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard anything from him yet. The spell ended, so we might want to go check on him, make sure everything's still kosher.
Are they?
I think
Are they at
6
the
hours is
temple?
enough.
What's that?
Are they at the temple or are they at the farm?
They're at the farm, I believe, or the temple.
The temple's on the farm.
What temple is it? What's the temple? What religion is the temple?
Farm god.
Doran, God of Harvest.
All right, I think I should be good.
Seems
Yes,
like
I'm
the
sorry.
best temple to have at a fucking farm.
Fair enough.
Agreed.
Anyone else want to join me heading over there, checking everyone out, make sure everyone's good?
Let's go. Hey, you guys want to join us?
Yeah, I'm going with you.
I'm going. Oh.
All right, so we're making the merry little trail headed to the farm/temple.
Alfred, so early morning, Shifter's still asleep in the middle of the temple. light coming through the window above the altar, perfectly on top of him at this point, shining off his beautiful black feathers. You're asleep. Don't worry about it. You said black last night.
Oh, you didn't get anything flipping, bro.
I know.
It's all good.
Hey, I tried.
Blue, purple feathers, apparently,
It was hard to see.
reflecting into the room. You see walking down the road your companions.
Mm-hmm. Stepping out of the temple to go greet them. Welcome back.
I didn't say anything.
Nothing happened well, one thing happened last night. Poppy vanished.
What do you mean? What do you mean vanished?
Literally vanished. I was watching her out the window. She went translucent and then poof, gone.
Yay, translucent.
Okay.
I
first
assume it's
guess was
an
she
ability of
went
hers or something. I have no clue. I don't know how she works.
Does anyone know Poppy well enough to know what's going on with her? Is it something we need to be concerned about?
Not a clue.
Just tell her 60.
Okay.
I mean, you kids
If it's
are-
part of the whole issue we're having, then it would be a new development, as farmhands haven't been vanishing.
Right.
Well, did anyone mess with the temple?
I stayed in the temple for the night. Didn't mess with it.
Or just pick out the
Could have took it there.
So it's either A, completely unrelated to what's going on with the whole crops and animals and all that,
I don't know if
or
she's
A new development.
going ahead
it,
of time.
it may be something targeting her because she's part of the team that's investigating it.
I mean, Shifted didn't get vanished last night. He's still sleeping in the temple.
Can you point out where she vanished? Maybe we can go there and kind of investigate the
Over
area.
there.
I want to go over to where she vanished, and I'm gonna look around, see if I can find anything.
Okay, roll investigation.
I will assist, giving him advantage.
Okay.
That one and that one. No, this one. 14 plus. Uh, 17.
Yeah. It was. Kind of the best one to do that. You search her out for a little while, you find her tracks, and you see where they just abruptly end, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary. No trapdoors or levers or anything.
Relate to the others, what I find,
Nothing.
which is basically nothing. Yeah.
We like a lot of nothing.
Yeah. Not much to go on there, so I didn't make anything of it, as there's not much we could do in that situation.
I'm thinking in this entire situation that maybe we're wasting our time with this investigation.
Well, we know somebody's attacking the farm, and it's at night. So if we wait here during the night, eventually they'll attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Instead of wasting all our day, all our time trying to figure out clues to things that nobody else knows anything about and nobody else is giving us any information about.
I mean, if you want to go wander off for the day,
Source.
I don't. If you want to wander off for the day, I don't see a problem with that.
I think
know
we
what
should
else
do
you wanna go
whatever we
do.
need to do and just camp here every night until we find somebody who's doing bad so we can capture them.
Yeah, that's a good plan. But I don't have much else to do right now, so.
Good look for that black market blacksmith.
Oh yeah, that. You found out about that. Find him.
Do what?
The shady blacksmith guy that makes the arrowheads.
Oh no, he said he was a shady guy that lives. He lives in the underbelly, and he sells to people outside of town.
Then look for him outside of town.
Snook, how long have I been in the city?
I don't know how long would you have spent in the city.
Oh, I would have traveled here and got to the Guild Hall as soon as I got to the city.
Okay, so okay.
Oh God,
2 days.
it's an awful noise.
Agreed.
Your second day in the city then.
I'm gonna say, hey, I haven't been in the city very long at all. Freaking, I might even still be considered an outsider. Maybe I can go find this blacksmith, black market blacksmith.
Not a bad plan.
Are you willing to risk your life if this guy recognizes you, or one of his people recognizes you, or?
They can recognize me, but what's there to recognize about me?
Be right back.
Come with, I kind of have a noticeable face.
I have a noticeable face.
I do.
Oh yeah,
So I
you're
shouldn't go
Mr.
with.
Folk Hero.
You're a floor hero?
Huh? I'm just well known.
He looks at you and goes, "You're a floor hero?"
Just well known.
Does
Definitely
anyone else want to tag along, look for this guy? Or do you have another plan? Anyone else have another plan?
I have no other plan, and yours sounds perfectly fine to me.
I will go with you to keep you safe.
It's always welcomed.
I'll go with you. They won't expect me to help.
Okay.
An angry halfling is always good to have with you.
I'm gonna go. We're gonna start heading to the area where we last heard, or where
He
he
just said outside of town. That's all he told me. He didn't tell me where.
Directions. He said that he works out of the city and sells people outside of the city.
So the sewers. Might be kobolds.
What?
He said to the sewers. It might be kobolds.
I'm not going in a sewer.
I'm not going in the sewer.
Unless there's a murderer you know for a fact is down there, I'm not going down there. And I'm going to need evidence of an actual murderer physically there.
Yeah, the sewers are too tight for me. Plus the smell. That's why I couldn't-
It sounds like a job for a kobold.
Have fun, Kobold.
I don't think I'll fit in the sewers.
So you spent the day in the sewers?
Oh, I'm gonna be in the sewers.
I am not going to go let him go there by himself. I refuse.
Oh, you can't.
Is the halfling going in the sewer too?
Yep.
No, I'm not letting the halfling go.
So you're gonna take him
The
stop him from
kobold.
leaving.
No, I'm not going to stop him from going down there. I'm just not going to let him go over there by himself.
Okay.
But there's
So
just
yes,
no
the
way.
halfling is going.
Yeah, I'm definitely going. Because
Please don't get up to their necks in sewage.
Please do me a favor and bathe before you come back.
Good idea.
I will wipe off with a towel and leave it under your pillow.
No, I'd prefer that you walk into a running waterfall.
Do you know of one?
We will investigate that for you.
All right, you do that today.
And if we can't find that, we'll find you a very large trough, fill it with water, and merge you with soap.
What's soap?
Oh, I have that. I have soap.
Soap.
It's animal fat.
Rub onto a deck plank and watch sailors slip and fall.
Well, he is a floor hero.
The floor
I don't know where you got that.
soap, I don't think.
I'm going to use the soap on his ears. You can use to clean them out.
No one said floor hero.
He did. He's a floor hero.
I believe he said folk.
Hero.
Pork hero?
Folk. Not pork. Folk.
Look at the folk.
People.
That's people.
He's a hero of the people.
Well, he's big people, and people like him become folk hero because he's people.
My brain just got fried.
People's hero. How's that?
Oh, okay.
Oh, the people.
There you go.
Probably the intelligence are like 2.
Even though bulk is spelled with 4 letters, not
So not doing much better.
people, but I don't know.
Don't confuse me more than he is.
It's all right.
Josh.
Play in the sewers, let him play in the
Alright,
sewers.
so where's the party that doesn't want to spend the day in the sewers going?
Oh god.
Said, we're,
You just said, oh god, he's praying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go wander around the farm and investigate some more.
Looking for anything in particular?
No, just looking,
Huh?
wandering, not looking at the sites that were hit most recently because those got thoroughly investigated. Just wandering around looking for anything out of place.
Are we going anywhere before we go outside town? Boys.
outside of town's the only place I can think of to go.
Is the tavern or inn on the way outside town?
No, you guys are on the edge of town right now.
The who?
You guys are on the edge of town.
So that's a no. Got it.
Yalthos, what are you doing?
I'm going to wander around the farm.
So there's at least each party member has at least another party member with them. Then
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well-
have shifter.
We got party of 3. No, you don't have Shifty, you have Yalthos. Shifty's going to the sewers.
Oh.
So
Okay.
3 of them went to the sewers.
Yeah.
This is gonna cost me a lot of money.
What's going to cost you money?
A bath.
For all 3 of them, especially the one,
Showers.
especially the one covered in feathers.
Oh god, he's gonna stink.
All has showers. But anyway, so Glix and boys, what are you doing?
Yeah, you did.
Niklaus and boys, what are you guys doing?
Wrong race.
I'm reusing the minis because they were all custom made for you guys, and I want them to get more use. So I'm going through them as the groups. I saw Glix first.
Yep.
Boys and what are you guys doing?
I figured it was his idea. I'll let him lead.
I'm gonna walk around the outskirts of the city looking for people selling armaments. Just like a normal person selling armaments. Just
I wouldn't
walking
look
around
for a
the city.
normal person. I'd look for a man in dark clothing. Somebody who wants to blend into something when he doesn't want to be seen.
Well, that takes account he doesn't want to be seen. That doesn't mean he might not be someone who's trying to make a backdoor
No, I
deal.
mean, if he needs to make a quick escape and he wanted to duck down a corner or a alley, he would disappear. That's the kind of person we're looking for.
Well, I'm just looking for anyone who's selling stuff. Wasn't really looking for specific, but if you want to look for specific stuff, then sure, we're looking for that specific thing. Specific description as we wander around the outside.
The guy described him as a very shady character.
We're looking for shady characters selling stuff on the outskirts of the city.
Yep, so you guys start wandering around the outer edge of the city. You guys make your way around the outside edge of the city. On this edge of the city, you don't find much because you're in the farmlands. But it takes you 30 minutes or so. You start making your way through. You find a few vendors selling swords and other items.
Looking for arrows.
Making your way another 30, 40 minutes around the edge. You do find a Fletcher selling bows and arrows.
Does he match the description? Shady? Maybe cloaked?
He is wearing a cloak.
What color is it?
Dark blue.
bright blue or dark blue?
You said dark blue. We'll walk up to the gentleman.
Ready? Some discount arrows?
I
I'm
pick
looking
up an
for
arrow
arrow.
off the table and look at it.
What was that?
I pick up an arrow off the table and look at it. Does the arrowhead look like the one we were looking for?
Do you have smithing tools?
No, I do not. But I do have
Smithing?
investigation.
I have smith tools.
The symbol you see looks real similar to the one you have.
Looks similar.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have it with us?
Says that, I believe, yes.
I think I do have it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I am the one with the arrowhead. I just look at the two of them side by side. That I can do.
Yeah. They look a little bit different. There are some differences, but they look real close.
I set it down. I said, this is not the shady character we're looking for.
Might not be selling all of his wares out in the open.
Okay.
Can
Proceed.
I help you guys with something?
Proceed, sir.
We're just looking for someone who sold some stuff to a farmer. We're not looking for that person specifically, but we're just wondering if you could identify the farmer.
You're looking for someone that sold some stuff to a farmer?
He didn't sell the stuff to a farmer.
It was a farmhand.
I've sold to a farmer. Anyone here sold to farmers recently? About 5 out of the 20 hands go up. Anything we can help you with? Are we not supposed to be selling to the farmers anymore?
As he sells that, as he yells that, I look around, see if anyone makes any like sudden movements. Anyone tries to dip out and anything like that.
No. No one runs, just hands go up.
I asked you, who makes the arrows here?
I made mine.
Do you always announce like if someone's looking for someone, you always just announce it to everyone?
When it's really broad questions like that that seem kind of ridiculous, yeah.
So you're the only one that's made these arrows that you sell here?
This batch, yeah. I've got a barrel back there that I use for other things that I got from other people throughout my travels.
Is there another person around here that you know of that makes arrows and sells them in quantity?
And with that, I kind of stealthily, like with him noticing but not looking like I'm purposely like doing it, I hand him a gold coin.
He takes it.
Like-
Yeah, there's the town. There's a couple of Fletchers in town. Frank, on the other side of town, makes his own arrows and sells them.
Other side of town?
Yeah,
Inside town or outside of town?
outside.
Can you show me on this map where Frank would be?
Right around here. He points about in between Wild Hollow and Sunshield, but closer to Sunshield.
Right. I place a mark there because I'm figuring he's saying around about there because he doesn't know exactly. I'll put like a circle in that area and then thank him.
Steve, I'm gonna take the city map and I'm gonna post it in Discord so that we better know where the hell everything is at.
I thought I did that.
It already was.
And I'm logged out, so I don't have access to the account.
Didn't I text it to you?
To me? I don't think you did.
No, the information, yeah. It's on Facebook.
All I have is pictures of little green arrow.
Right before the last picture of Green Arrow. Unless you believe it.
Well,
The picture of the map or the email information?
The information to log into the program.
Okay.
My computer's probably across my room, so I can't do what you're trying to do.
Okay.
No, I'm also not feeling like a plus. Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
That's all I needed to know.
Yep.
All right, well, have a good day.
You too, thank you.
Guess we head over to where you marked on the map.
For sure.
So while you guys are walking across town, Alfred and Yelpus.
Yep.
I'm gonna check and make sure that we're see if we're being tailed anytime while we're walking through.
Perception.
Yeah, it was not that great of a roll. 9.
You don't see anyone following you. Alfred and Yelpus.
Yes.
Anything in particular you guys are looking for while you're looking, or are you just kind of wandering around looking over the...
So I'm just looking for anything out of place, anything that seems off.
Yeah. I don't know what we're looking for. So I'm looking for what should not be here, I guess. Or anything like that, ordinary or...
If there's nothing out of the ordinary, then I'm setting a baseline for later investigations to see what's out of place.
Yeah. All right. So both of you go ahead and roll an investigation.
All right. Investigation. S.3. 17.
Okay, and then also a straight intelligence roll.
Straight intelligence?
Yeah. I only gave one straight.
Also 17.
Nice. What?
Do you get advantages?
Yeah. No, you get disadvantage. It's those roll straight.
My investigation was a 14.
Okay.
And you said intelligence?
I did.
Straight up intelligence.
Ugh.
What's the word?
Ugh. 5.
What was your investigation again?
Who's?
14.
14, okay. Alright, so you both kind of survey the land. Nothing seems out of the ordinary from what you understand with how it looked yesterday. Everything seems properly dirty and used to belong on a farm.
Mm-hmm.
Alfred, you got a pretty good idea of where things are, though, and how things look.
Okay.
Yappos, pretty much about 10 minutes after you walk away from anything, you forgot what it looked like.
I'm a soldier, I don't think.
That you don't think. We already knew that.
I'm a dragonborn, I don't think. I'm a moss, I don't think. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm assuming you guys spent pretty much your whole day doing that?
Yeah. Investigate all the farm area, get a kind of mental map of what's supposed to be going on and where things are supposed to be.
I'm looking at the shiny objects.
All right.
Ooh,
You
shiny.
get staring at a shovel that has a clean spot on it.
Ooh,
Dunked in water.
All right.
I'm going to hold on to this shovel. This looks suspicious to me. A clean shovel.
I mean, all right. If you think so, have fun.
My intelligence is a 4. So the shovel looks shovel looks suspicious to me because it's clean.
All right. You do you.
All right. Sewer brigade.
That would be Hiki, the boys, and Mike's character.
No, it'd be Shifter, Hiki, and Mike's character.
That's right. Boys is over at there.
Baron? Baron.
Aaron, not
Aaron.
Ford.
All right, so the three of you take about 20 minutes and find a sewer grate. What are your guys' strengths?
I got a +2.
-5.
And strength is my saving throw, which I know doesn't really matter.
Go roll
here.
strength, Mike.
17.
So all three of you grab it and pull. Mike's side comes up. And it almost looks like you two are pushing down on it with how little yours moves.
I'm gonna roll it in and shove it over.
Right. Almost hits you when it flies.
Oh my god, you
Huh?
watch this strong move. See?
And it
That's how you
thuds to the ground.
whatever. My bear's with me.
So the bear.
Yes.
Where are they coming?
All right, so the three of you descend into the sewers. Anything particular you guys are doing, or are you just wandering around the sewers?
I'm hungry for it now. I'm going to attempt to use survival track.
We're trying to track.
Just to see if there's any like foot traffic down here.
There's a layer of water about that deep bottom of the sewer.
I think I'm gonna got it. He's got another there. He's got another there.
This isn't water. And so tracking is not gonna help. Who would work down here with all this car? Using a wisdom roll here that it doesn't seem logical to have a fire in water. Look it out.
He's gone.
I gotta get up with him. Stupid idiot's gonna get hurt. I gotta go protect him.
What are you doing?
You can't swim. You're not high enough as a bird. Huh?
So the three of you are making a pretty quick beeline through the sewers. After about an hour, you are well and truly lost. You start taking turns and bends, and you feel like you've got a really good trail in this guy. You feel like you tracking heat. You start feeling warm, so you start just beelining for that. And eventually, you come to a corner where there's just a pile of shit in the middle of the sewer.
Disadvantage. Is there a sewer grate above here? There's a pile of shit here. There's gotta be a way to get in there.
see a small hole about that big above you.
And, this is a poop chute.
So you turn around, start making your way back. Okay, why do you want to go back?
Where are you going?
Well, I wasn't going to go anywhere. After he asked the question, I stopped rolling. I didn't see what your answer was.
We're here to make
Then
sure
don't roll
he
if you're
doesn't
not going to do it. Because you still rolled it.
You told me to roll.
Because you said you were going to do it. You didn't tell me you changed your mind about doing it.
I did it.
You didn't. You didn't say anything.
My character knows, so I have to know about that thing.
You have negative intelligence?
Yeah.
No.
Is that really an intelligence or is that just common sense?
It's probably big intelligence. That's dealing with different chemicals. Not everyone knows that methane's flammable and shit gets on methane. Especially back then.
Boom.
Hey, Mother Bear, help me do this wall. Alright, whoa.
Oh, shit. Yeah, fireball?
Firebolt.
Oh.
Did my character pull up in
Probably.
50.
Hey, maybe.
Do you have Arcana? And do you have Firebolt? You would
Know
know what he's doing.
doing.
You see him start to cast, you go,
But didn't he just say out loud, will may Mother Bear guide this firebolt?
Did you?
No, I said Mother Bear, help me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mother Bear, help me do this wall.
That's what it was. I'm trying to remember, because I knew this one that sounded like ball in there.
But if I knew what methane was, I would still, no matter what he's casting, tell me, hey, that's not good, I didn't cast
You
it.
can't tell him not to cast anything around methane.
Yeah, no, that would not make no
Uh,
sense.
I know it's flammable, that you don't know what kind of spells you can cast.
So then I would tell him just make sure not to cast the thing with fire.
So he starts to make sure not to cast as you're mobbing your mob.
I need the second that appears in my hand, because I already screwed.
Yeah. So he goes, with a bear guide you through this wall. And it doesn't even leave his hand before there's an explosion. You or dex save from YouTube. Do the episode. You don't get a dex save, sorry.
I could have my head.
Go on, make a dex save.
I rolled a 1 and then an 8. I got 1.
Yeah. You slap yourself as you try to hide. You go, oh, fuck! You take an extra point of damage. So 7, 6, 3. So the explosion goes off. You both jump in directions to get away from it. You manage to roll back through the water out of it. You go to duck and roll, but in the chaos of the explosion, jump right in the pile of shit. And Niklaus and boys, you're about 3/4 way through the city when the ground shakes, and one of the larger houses on the in front of you explodes with shit through the windows.
Okay, I step away from the explosion as far as I can.
It's about a block and a half down the road.
Is the whole thing
I take out my weapons and I run towards the chaos.
I would like to ask one question as this happens.
Where it actually came from.
How is it that every time there's a halfling involved, there's also shit involved?
You don't know if it's a halfling. Your character doesn't know.
Oh, I'm assuming the worst because the kobold and the halfling that went into the sewer.
And Kinku.
I take my title of shit stain and I bless it upon you.
He's cracked with the hole still. I mean, the bottom of it's widened a little bit, but it still goes into this tunnel that goes straight up.
I mean, does it obviously look like crap that came flying out this window?
What was that, Niklaus?
I said, does it obviously look like it was crap that came flying out of this window?
Oh yeah, you can smell it from here because it was a massive.
Well, I'm not moving any closer to it. If you wish to join into battle with whatever that is,
with the turret column that just came out of there,
you may. If you need help, scream for help, and I will come to help you. But I will not take myself into that.
The Golgothan shit monster.
Exactly. I will give it a wide berth and continue to place that I was told that the man sells arrowheads in this investigation that we are on. because this is inside town. They have town guards that are supposed
You're
to be
getting dragged away from the explosion.
unless we are asked to help investigate this crime that happened within the city limits. I think that we should just continue on what we're doing.
Okay, what? Okay, but I know what not to give her. What do I give her to make her happy?
I go to help people out.
Fish.
I understand that completely. I didn't see any people near what happened. I don't see any people in the mess.
Stuff doesn't just explode for no reason. So
I'm going to step over one city block and go around it. I'll allow him to go enter the fray if he wishes to.
I'll yell back if Rick, and I'll meet you back at the hall.
Give me 1 second. I forgot one of my books in my room.
It wasn't Psycho's fault this time.
I bless my title is shit stain from Mike's game. I bless that upon you now. You are now shit stain.
That was a fucking shit explosion.
Oh, that's what Shitstain did. That's why he was called Shitstain.
I know. I have heard this. I've heard the story.
Hey, it was a pretty good damn story.
It's the same thing.
He caused it to go flooding out of almost every manhole in town, though.
You lift the color out of your hair and it's gone.
This was tossing a fucking seismic dagger into it. This was just a little firebolt. Alright, so you find the sewer grate pretty quickly and climb up.
I'm gonna follow him, dragging.
He was already gone before you got to him. He turned and bolted as soon as he
God damn fucking bird.
So you run up the first sewer grate you find, you flip over, and shit falls down on top of you. Boys, as you're running down the road to go help deal with what just happened, you see the Kenku pop up the sewer grate in the middle of the road in front of the house.
How do you lift the sewer grate?
The Kenku?
Yeah.
I look at him. I look at the shit everywhere. I'm like, are you responsible for this?
What reason? It was the fucking miniature dragon.
The Cobalt.
Yeah,
Is anyone injured?
not that I know of. I ran.
the points. I forgot this wasn't semi game. This game. I thought it was on higher level.
I put my weapons away at that point.
I'm gonna march down the front until I see a sewer grate come out. Dragging L shit exploder behind
I
me.
promise I'll give you things later.
So we can you guys find a little random pile of shit, just a neat circle on the ground in front of you, rather. You look up and there's a sewer grate. You climb up it. It's already pulled open. So you climb up there and you see boys and this one top you. Shifter top you.
I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna toss the king coop out of the hole.
Cobalt.
Or excuse me, cobalt, thank you.
You land face first with some shit.
Toss the king
You're in
cobalt
that
out.
That's it.
Not face first.
You're covered in shit. You can't
I
tell me.
push him out.
You're covered in shit as well, because that was good. I know.
I pushed him out so he's like going up butt first so he won't face plant, but he should land on his ass.
Yeah.
Then I crawl out of the hole.
I just kind of like shake my head. Who's cleaning this up?
Alfred and Yothos, while you guys are investigating, Yothos picks up his shovel. As he picks it up, you guys have your little exchange before you start to turn away. You feel the ground shake and hear a loud boom in the distance.
No, it's not related, but somebody could be in trouble. We should go.
It's better than this shit show. Let's
I'm
go.
grabbing my mysterious shovel and following Alfric.
What do you four do?
We're headed into town towards the boom.
Praying to the mother bear.
Let's go.
I'm
Yep.
following up too.
What do you mean you're following? You're not with us.
Oh wait, you weren't the one with the shit stain. Shit
No.
storm. Oh my bad.
We're heading towards the shitstorm now.
I'm trying to figure out who's where.
We are unknowingly heading towards the shitstorm.
Be like,
Cobalt again, and I start marching in the direction where Niklaus is.
first, it takes me a minute.
You don't know where he's at.
Oh, well, I'm going in the direction of the guild hall.
Alright, so you're getting dragged towards the guild hall. Do you resist at all?
No, you can keep dragging.
Alright. Boise, where are you going? Where did you say you went? Alright, Boise, where are you going? You see the other three head to the guild hall.
Boys?
Guild hall.
Alright.
I ain't staying with this shitstorm.
So coming running out of the guild hall, you guys see Alvin, the guy that gave you your magical items, running, sword drawn, down the road. Followed behind him is the lizard folk you'd met, and the halfling you'd met, the two that you'd seen sparring. So the three of them are on the road in your direction.
If I'm away from them, I walk up to them, shaking my head like I walked into a shitstorm, literally. You might want to talk with them, and with that, if they allow me, I just continue walking towards
If you stop them instead, they all stop running because they were running past you. You stop instead. They all stop in their tracks.
I'm gonna see
Alvin looks at Chaz and
This exactly. Yes.
Odesh. Alvin looks at Chaz and Odesh and goes, "You go check on people. You guys are responsible for this?"
Yes.
And Al freaking Althos, you walk up as you see Alvin talking to two of your guild members covered in shit. One of them, three of them covered in shit. And
what happened?
Standing there, and Alvin's laying into them.
Mother Bear's not happy.
I was following this thing.
Kiki is his name.
I prayed to Mother Bear and she caused an explosion.
And he decided to light a match in the sewers.
That's a bad thing.
Didn't know that.
No, I'm asking. Okay. I don't really wander around sewers. I figured the one that was all gung-ho to go into the sewers knew about sewer dangers.
No.
Oh,
I was down there to try to protect him.
I met him.
Louis, and I grabbed and yanked out.
I assumed he knew about sewers since he was gung-ho to run into them face first.
Oh, he knew all about sewers apparently. He led us right to a pile of shit. And then blew it up.
Sewers. Fantastic.
So the gnome that's in standing there listening to all this looks over the six of you. I'm going to talk to the four of you. Privately, separately. Meet me in the guild hall. You three go get showered first. We're going to talk about this.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
No.
Anyone have any dish?
Did he point at me too?
he said you're one of the four that he's going to talk to. He told the other three to go shower.
Okay, I'll see you there.
Shower, first thing.
Not much I can tell you, but I'll tell you all that I know.
I think we're the ones getting told. By the way, boys.
I just asked him, that's why.
Alfred, you hear a chuckle as Alvin starts to walk away. Back towards
We're the ones getting told.
Niklaus, you take a wide berth around the shit explosion.
Niklaus? Niklaus!
Yep.
You take a wide berth around the shit explosion and arrive on the outside of your town, going for Sunshield.
I'm going to continue towards the place that I said I was going to go.
You meet where that way you find you find about 3 fletchers stand side by side. And a tanner out there. All the 4 of them are kind of standing around talking to each other. They're the only shops you see in this general vicinity.
Do any of them look like they have arrows?
The 3 fletchers all have arrows displayed on their tables, kind of spread out in a half sun kind of.
Do any of them look like they're shady characters?
None of them have cloaks pulled over their head or seem to be hiding from anyone.
Okay. Well, then I will just examine each table's arrows against the arrowhead in my hand.
We're back.
None of them look like they match. A lot of them seem wildly different shapes, stamps on them.
Okay. I walk back to town to the guild hall.
Direct route or your same way you got out?
Just directly back to it, down the road. I mean, I don't walk through people's yards or anything.
Well, I mean direct route. Direct route's going to pitch you in past the house that exploded with shit.
No, I will avoid that house. Thank you.
That was sorry. Well, phrase wrong. That's what I was asking. Do you take the same route you left with to avoid the shit explosion?
Yes, I'm going to avoid the explosion and the smell and all that other stuff.
Alfred and Yelthos, what are you two doing?
I'm heading up to the office like we were supposed to.
You two were told, it wasn't you two that were told, it was the other four.
Oh, gee.
Oh.
It was the four that were there when he came running out that he said he wants to have
Who's
work
out
with.
there?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I misunderstand.
Jorah was outside and he was gone.
Why does he do that?
I guess we'll go back to the farm and continue looking around.
Yep.
We only came running into town because of an explosion.
We thought that someone needed help.
All right, so
Yeah.
so we hit the showers at the guild hall?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, so you all make your way up. They're all private shower stalls, sort of, kind of like more urinal stall type things. They're not individual rooms. They're just like a urinal stall kind of thing. There's a lever on the wall that is straight out, H carved above it, C carved below. Okay. The nice stream of water starts just falling from the ceiling, like raining, like a heavy rain rather. It hits the ground, you see it kind of disperse and disappear into the ground. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my soap. First I'm gonna rinse off, and then I'm gonna use my soap to actually clean myself.
Clean yourself into
Yeah.
All right. So, boys, you come walking into the guild hall, and as you come walking in, two more people go running out down the road the direction you came from. Alvin is standing in the middle of the hallway, just glaring at the four of you. And again, looks at three. Shower, shower, shower. Come back and talk to me. Boise, let's go have a talk.
Okay, well, one sec. I did something I shouldn't have. There we go.
Then why'd you do it? If you shouldn't have done it, why'd you do it?
Yeah.
In game. Freaking, not in game, freaking other stuff. I said one sec.
I was kidding. That was Steven saying if you shouldn't have done it, why'd you do it?
I didn't think it was going to do it. That's why.
All right, so
I get to the office.
yeah, he goes in, slams the door behind him. So, as was said previously, the whole goal here is to help change the name that the guild that adventuring has gotten. I don't know what the fuck the four of you did, but glowing. I am talking. Let me talk. Blowing sewer systems up under houses is not how we accomplish that goal. I don't know how you got out of that scotch-free, but the fact that you came walking up with 3 people covered in shit tells me the 4 of you had something to do with what happened.
I got there a total of 5 seconds before you did. I heard the explosion as I was walking through town. I ran up, ready to help whoever was needed, and I came across those 3 covered in shit. In which I asked what happened. They pointed at the cobalt. I asked if anyone was hurt. No one responded. So with that, I turned and walked away, leaving them to their mess. I was not part of that in any way.
Don't leave the guild hall until I tell you to.
Understood.
How long do you say fetal position?
Full fucking time.
Okay. Long shower. So, You'd be first to finish, then Kim too. You get done. Do you go find Alvin, or what do you do?
Yeah, I'll go talk to Alvin and get up with him.
You go in, knock on the door. Who is it?
Shifter.
Get your ass in here.
Whoa. Hey, Alvin.
So he gives you the same opening he gave Boise. The whole point of this, as you well fucking know by now, is to fix the name we've all got. The fact that you came out covered in shit tells me you were fucking around in the sewers.
We were investigating the sewers and we figured find any information. And I was in the middle of telling them the Cobalt was trying to, or starting to cast a spell. I went to tell him, make sure not to cast anything flammable. As I said the word flammable, he popped fire out of his hand and the entire explosion boom. I rolled out the way and ran out the sewer, opened the sewer drape and shit fell on top of me. And I'm pretty pissed.
Yeah, so am I. So are the two dead people that lived in that house. That was already fucking planned the second the house exploded.
Death by shit.
Death by explosion 10 feet below their house.
Death by shit explosion.
You're gonna see that shit on 1,000 Ways to Die later.
1,000 ways to be
Probably
killed by-
drown too.
The rest of the family is all very hurt in more fucking ways than one. The fuck are you guys doing in the sewer in the first place?
I'm gonna be up at Frost. I'm not really sure on that one. They said they wanted to go check out the sewer.
So you just said, yeah, let's go fuck around in the sewer.
I assume they had some type of information if they were talking about the sewer. I just wanted to go back up to make sure they didn't do anything stupid. And in the middle of me trying to tell him not to do anything stupid, he did something that I told him not to do. As I was telling him not to do it. It's not very well.
So you just said, hey, they're going to the sewer, I want to go to the sewer, let's go see what the fuck could go wrong.
I don't think that's quite how that works.
You went to stop them from doing something stupid.
Right.
Something fucking stupid happened and people died.
Right.
You seem wounded and were covered in shit. So you were obviously close enough to do something.
Well, I didn't know he was going to cast a fire spell, and as soon as the fire appeared, it exploded, and I dodged out of the way.
You were in the sewer in the first place.
No. All I can tell you is what I know.
Okay. Okay, just go away. Go to your room.
Yes, sir.
Don't make me fucking kill all. I love you.
Yes, sir.
So you would be next, because he's just laying in the fetal position, probably crying at this point.
No, this is how Cobalt do the thing.
Laying in the fetal position, just with the water.
You let the water wash over you.
So as you're leaving, you see the kobold just curl into a ball on the ground at the bottom.
Does he look clean?
Yeah, at this point, because he's been there the whole time.
I'm gonna go in there and turn off water. Let's go. I'm not facing this firing squad without you. Let's go. You can wait out in the hall after I talk, but you're going to be there. Okay.
Perception advantage, because you're standing right there.
I know.
There's nowhere to really fucking hide up here.
It's like hide behind the lever.
Hide behind the lever on the wall. Okay. That advantage, Mike. Yeah, so you, as soon as you let go of him, he starts to fucking like movie walk, sneak away from you. He'll tell you.
Grabbing his gun.
You feel something pinch your ball.
Hey, I'm not grabbing you hard. You're putting this way. Come on, Alvin wants to go. Let's go.
So you first. Gives you the same spiel.
Yeah.
That's it. He goes through the whole thing, ranting and yelling about how the fuck were you guys doing in the sewers? We're supposed to be making a better name for us. If you start talking something, supposed to make a better name for us. Blowing up fucking houses and killing people is not the way we fucking do that. What do you have to say for yourself?
No intention of blowing anything up. I am very sorry to those people. Shit explosion. Gross. Why we were down there? There was a very good reason. I was there to try and protect him. which I did once he decided to light a match, and thing went really, and I grabbed him and pulled him. Well, not lit a match, but lit a tinder spark. And I grabbed him and yanked him out of there before anything could hurt him. But we were down there because this is where we were told that this nefarious blacksmith who was creating weapons was selling arrows to outsiders who don't necessarily have the city's best interest at heart. And these arrowheads were being found in the farm that we were inspecting that was causing damage to animals. So we were down there for the purpose because we were told that he was under the city. Granted, I didn't go down there to find him because I didn't think there was a way we could find him, but the kobold went down and I was not going to let him face danger by himself. I'm so thankful for you.
As a group, you all need to do better.
Oh,
All of your choices are
on that note,
on all of you.
I had no idea that was in color. Big, completely. I mean, it was just shit.
Shit gives off gas and explodes when you light fucking fires. That's why there's no torches in sewers. You didn't find it odd that it was really fucking dark down there, there's no torches anywhere? Again, I say, as a group, you all take on the responsibility of each other. Your dumb decisions are Shifter's dumb decisions. Shifter's dumb decisions are Hiki's dumb decisions. Hiki's dumb decisions, that apparently will probably be a lot of from the looks of it, are Rosie's fault, and so on, so forth, so forth. We're all responsible for each other's bullshit. If you can't keep each other in check, or one of the people you're traveling with is a liability, they need to not be out in the world, and they need to be notified so we can deal with it. I am done letting adventurers roam through these lands, causing issues, killing people, and just leaving death and destruction in their wake. There has been far too many lives lost with unchecked adventures. That is the point of this fucking guild. The three of us have decided to stop that. I'm all looking out there. Understood?
Yes.
If this happens again, your entire group will be held responsible.
Wait a minute.
As for the blacksmith, if you are actually hunting him down, there is a reward if you can find him.
You're looking for him. Apparently in the sewers is not the place. It's got to be underground, but probably not in the sewers.
Yeah, I don't see a forge running in a sewer. I don't know whose fucking bright idea that was.
I didn't think it was a smart idea.
Fire and water
I
doesn't
mentioned
mix.
That fire and water wasn't going to mix.
And you guys fucking stayed.
He went running off. I had to go after him. I had to protect this person who just took off.
Good, Cricket?
He tried to trip me. I came up through.
You're like the creep.
I just look over and see the lady chasing the cat.
He's walking away. I can pick him up without hurting him.
So, let me know. He sells to people outside the city. He doesn't use any of the stalls nearby, though, just sell them down. People typically, probably bandits and other fucking assholes, and sell them shit and try to arm them.
Even though where this a general vicinity of what underground facility he would be using. It's obviously again not the sewers, which was really wet and gross.
We've been looking. If we knew where it was, I would have dealt with it already. We're thinking he's cloaking it somehow, or hiding it, or doing something to disguise where it's at.
So it might be better just to find bandits and see if where they meet up with him.
Yeah. Apparently he's out to destroy people. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but that's his goal. If you can deal with it, go to the town hall. It's about 2 doors to my left, or 2 blocks to my left, rather. Grandma's usually there during the day. There's a couple other people there. Talk to them. If you bring him in alive, cool. If you don't, bring us his fucking head and his fucking stamp. Every blacksmith has a stamp. If you don't have his stamp, they won't believe you that you brought them to blacksmith. Okay?
What are we going about the dead?
The dead? That's for the families to figure out. The Guildhall will be paying for any services they wish rendered upon them, and also buying them a new fucking mansion that has custom fucking pipes directly to the goddamn sewers. So that's fun.
That's what that hole was.
Yeah. Some of the houses here pay for direct access to the sewers, so they don't have to deal with fucking any of that.
Yeah. You might want to mention I might want to make a certain business route because the direct hole was a little dangerous.
People don't typically wander around the fucking sewers with fire.
There are idiots. And
I'm looking at one of them.
No. I didn't like that. The idiot's outside the
You
door.
were with him. You're good. You're dismissed. Don't leave the guild until I tell you guys you can leave, though. You can get your fucking red, gold. Get your gold ass in here.
I got it first.
You'll get your ass in here in 5 fucking seconds. I'm gonna smite your bitch ass into next week. As you walk in, he's holding a glowing fucking sword. You get the same fucking intro speech. The fuck is wrong with you? We're supposed to be better than that. Then he goes into every fucking one of them said it was your fucking idea. Shit gives off gas. Gas explodes. There's a reason we didn't have any fucking fire under there. You were responsible for at least 2 deaths now. What happened then?
I break him over there. She was angry and exploded.
Roll a search.
Is it the searching that people fully believes that?
You know you casted a firebolt.
And when
You know you casted a spell.
You know you casted a spell then.
Yeah, I casted a spell, and as I casted the spell, I was praying to the goddess, and it blew up.
You chose to cast a fire spell.
He just told you that what your book.
That was the issue, not the prayer. The prayer wasn't the problem. The casting the fire spell was the issue. Do you understand that?
As a player, yes.
I'm not asking your player. I'm asking you. Okay. Fire, hot. Gases, when hot, go boom! When things go boom, people go sleep forever. No, they die. Because you're fucking dead, I didn't think you'd understand the concept of death.
I'll make sure that you have proper training.
We are trying to do better. Growing people up is not how we do better. Do you understand that? Do you understand how what you did today hurts that goal? Don't do it again. This is going to be marked that you were responsible for these deaths. If this keeps happening, there will be severe, I fucking mean severe consequences. Do you understand that? Do you have anything you'd like to say? What? How about you make sure not to blow anything else up? Don't worry about the fucking mother bear god. She's not the reason the shit blew up. You are. She didn't make you cast fire. No, you casting the spell blew everything up. No, that's not what he's saying. He already repeatedly said, I don't care what you're saying about God. God's not responsible. He believes in God, he's the power. And I will fight you, bitch ass.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to figure out what he's trying to tell you.
He's trying to say it's not the God's fault, it's the firebolt's fault.
Okay.
Pray whatever God you want. Praise whatever God you want. You do not get to blame them for your actions. The fireball next to the shit is what caused the explosion, not the God. Just know, if the people you were traveling with decide they don't want you anymore, that is on you. If you can't grasp a simple concept like this, where's the first one? His sword just gets messy. You, if you keep it up, please leave. Please do not fucking do anything stupid again, whether it be your God telling you to do it or not. Or you upsetting your god and you making a dumbass fucking decision. Got another word for you. Please fucking leave. He books his head out. Any of you that are down here will find the rest of you, you can all fucking leave.
I'm gonna get a drink.
I don't know that time you mentioned the other part, right?
You see that image you walked out? Oh.
I don't want to die.
So she moves back up to you because of that.
Try your room. Sleep in front of your door in your room.
You have any fish?
Why don't you pass the book?
You observe it. Chapter in front of you, there's still one. Who is it?
You have any
Busy.
fish?
I can check. Who is this? What do you want?
I need a tribute to a goddess.
Okay, you're not answering the who is this part of the question.
Oh, Vicky.
What?
You have any fish?
I said I need to go check.
Okay, thank you.
About 5 minutes passes, the door opens, the fish gets thrown at you, the door gets slammed shut.
Thank you. I'm gonna go find him.
I'm at the bar drinking. Probably halfway being drunk.
So you go to the nearest tavern. Alright, Alfric and Yalthos, I'm assuming still just wandering the farm.
Yep, getting everything committed to memory and figuring out what would be out of place for the next time I investigate the farm.
Boys, what
I
are you
assume
doing?
it's pretty big and it's going to take a while since you said it's pretty big.
Boys, what are you doing?
I'm waiting there for Niklaus to get back so that we can go over what he found.
You're waiting at the guild hall?
Yep. I told him I was going to be there until he got back.
Alright, so Alfric and Yalthos, while you're wandering around, Shifter comes walking up.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Quite clean and sparkly looking now.
You don't smell like shit. That's a bonus.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that indefinitely.
Oh, it's going to get talked about. We need to know what happened. We travel with you guys. I need to know what caused that and why.
The cobalt caused that.
Why am I not
It
surprised?
would be a good idea to cast a firebolt in the sewer.
We know that's bad. So
And I thought I was the idiot of the group.
In the
wonderful.
middle of me telling him don't cast anything that has to do with fire, he whipped out a fire in his hand. So,
Fantastic. Was anyone hurt? I mean, besides you guys. You seem
well,
alive.
the two people that lived in the house above where we blew up everything are dead.
Wonderful. All right.
So if you got words to take up with the little golden thing, you can go do that. But
I'm
for
sure
the
he already
sake
got an earful from
I don't
Alvin.
trust him anymore.
All right, we'll take this as a mistake for now. But if he keeps it up, we'll take it as a lot more than a mistake.
We're supposed to be protecting people, not killing them.
That sounds like a good idea.
I guess
to
we
me.
should get some. Does anyone know how much a funeral costs around here?
The guild was paying for everything, covering it.
All right.
Because that's your guys' forfeit of the rewards.
You're not there.
Never
Quiet.
get this.
You're not there. Quiet.
So I'm just gonna patrol around with you guys, and hopefully they don't do anything stupid.
All right. Cobalt doesn't get to decide on any more directions for quests at the moment.
Anything at all.
He's grounded.
He's staying in his room for at least 2 weeks.
I doubt that's going to be a thing, especially since we could use him in a fight.
Already gonna start calling.
Especially if shit's involved.
Yeah, apparently.
I went to fight him at the bar, fucking shit out of the drink after drinking my drink.
We'll eat the fish.
Excellent.
On the fish.
Real quick, Mike, I mean, anytime you enjoy that.
Shifter.
Yeah.
There's a thing I can do with it.
Shifter.
Shifter.
What?
I could have rolled.
Do you know if he's being watched at the moment?
I don't. We were all yelled at one by one and sent on our way. So I was sent on my way, and he was left there with.
There and
Harry.
All right. I think we need to get together. I think I'm done investigating here for the day. We need to get together before tonight, the whole group. So let's get back to the guild hall and have a group discussion, as it were.
Yeah,
I think that's required at this moment.
Is my water?
Yeah, I ain't found nothing here, but that shovel looks suspicious.
I'd say leave it here. It still belongs here. It's part of the property.
Okay. Sorry.
They may need that shovel today, so I would say leave it here.
I've already dropped it.
Did anything happen when I got back to the?
The guild hall?
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to come back, so I'm going to jump to another story.
Sorry.
So 4 of you, you're good. That's the good thing about everyone being split up at the moment. When someone disappears, I can jump to someone else for a little bit. So Alfred, Gelthos, and Shifter, you head back to the thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Boise, Niklaus, you come in, and Boise is sitting in the cafeteria looking over some notes and looks, I'm assuming, a little upset at this point, Boise.
Boys?
Looking a little.
Sorry, Noella just walked in.
You're good. Do you need a minute?
Uh,
I got another thing I can tell you if you need a minute.
Go ahead.
Okay. So Niklaus comes in. I'm assuming you don't look super thrilled at the moment. He looks rather disheveled as he's sitting at one of the tables in the cafeteria.
I asked him what happened.
The cobalt blew up the sewer. Something about lighting some kind of fire, and the entire place blew up. Apparently, it killed the occupants above him.
Did everybody get in trouble?
Oh yeah, they're all in trouble, especially the cobalt. But they're dealing with that right now. So what did you find?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm beginning to think that maybe this investigation is a waste of our time.
Probably is, seeing as we've caused, well, not us specifically, but the group has caused substantially more damage than what this is worth.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go talk to who's in charge.
Alvin.
I'll go talk to him.
Okay.
So you go find Alvin?
Yeah.
You were told where the 3 offices were, so it's obviously easy enough for you to find. Knock on the door, you just go in.
I knock on the door.
You hear the gnome voice behind the door. Who is it?
I hear a gnome voice.
Yes. The gnomish voice, you recognize as the guy you talked to already.
I tell him my name.
Come in.
I walk in.
Sitting behind the desk is Alvin. Can I help you?
Yeah, I would like to apologize for my negligence in the investigation that led to the death of one or more individuals due to the fact that I did not attempt to discourage or restrain or, I guess, talk out of my companions of going into a sewer that caused an explosion. And I am ready to take whatever consequences are involved.
At the moment, until we determine intent, we are not punishing the people that were not directly responsible with what happened. Your apology is greatly appreciated. As I told the other 4 that I spoke with, keep in mind You have the choice of who you travel with. You will be held responsible for each other's actions. You are a group. Anything you do while people know you are a group reflects on all of you. For that as just advice. Also, I would appreciate it if you stuck around the guild hall tonight. We're going to have a meeting and talking. So if you let the rest of your companions know that after dinner, to convene in the meeting room, we will be having a discussion about the events that happened today.
All right. And I would give him 5 gold for the family of whoever was caught in that devastation.
Do you pull out here? Do you want credit for giving this, or do you want it to be not known?
I don't need credit, no.
I'm going to be asking for donations tonight, so if you want people to know you donated, save this for that. If not, just leave it and thank you.
I'll leave it there.
Okay. Have a good day. I'll see you in a little while.
I walk back to wherever Boys was and let him know that we have to have a meeting tonight and that we can't leave the guild hall and we have to be in the meeting room at a certain time.
So, jumping back to the fantastic the new shit stain. So you check out 3 or 4 bars before you finally find him sitting there, just pounding fucking drinks back and forth, back to back.
On the fish.
Excellent.
Does your brothers have a place to pray?
We have a copy of the map.
It's in the Discord. And on the yeah, it's in the Discord.
Thank
Better to make one. Make a small little shrine in your room.
I'll go to the mayor. We'll see if we can get a whole temple.
You can try, but it might be easier just to start with a small shrine in your room. It'd be more personal. She may like that better.
That's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna go do that. And then
Gotta keep drinking.
For how long?
Back.
For how long?
Until the bartender stops giving me drinks.
Okay. All right. So Alfred, where did you go? Back to the guild
Me, Boys, and me, Shifter, and Yalthos went back to the guild hall.
hall. All right. So everyone except for Perrin makes it back to the guild hall before dinner. Assuming you all meet up in the cafeteria. So Boise and Niklaus, Alfred, Yalthos, and Shifter are the next ones that come in, sit down next to you, and you go say to each other.
I think we all need to have a chat tonight before we complete our mission.
I think that's why we're here. I think we're gonna have a chat.
I'm looking over at the kobold giggling.
I'm not there.
Oh, okay, now nothing.
Boys, Niklaus, we were talking to you.
What did I do?
Nothing. We just need to have a chat over the kobold tonight.
Oh, yes. I agree.
We can't have him ruining our chances at getting missions or completing missions or not getting a bad name in general.
Or him killing more people.
Well,
That
when I
too.
was investigating outside of town and then I came back in and then saw the explosion of shit again, it made me think maybe the kobold had a decent idea but had his head in the wrong place. Maybe the place we should be checking on this seedy person is in the thing they call the Chipmunkus droppings area of town.
The bad side of town.
Yes.
Didn't you say that he lives in that area but works outside of town? That's what the
He
blacksmith told you, right?
sells. He said he knows he sells to people outside of town, but he didn't say whether or not he knew if he sold to people inside of town. That would be the place for that kind of person to sell something in town, though. And maybe there are people there that know him.
It's a good idea, Nicholas.
Not a bad plan. Not a bad plan.
But I agree, we need to talk to the kobold.
We all need to talk to each other about the kobold and to the kobold.
And almost on cue, in comes walking the kobold.
Straight to the door.
Oh, Hiki.
You see him come up the ladder, look at you guys, and keep going up the ladder.
I like hold up the fish like proudly, and then I keep going up the ladder.
A fish?
Back here, you made the guild look bad.
I'm
Hiki.
Was it a fish?
You don't have to talk about it.
Hiki.
Walk away.
I fix it.
You're not
He
fixing
yells
it.
up,
Hiki.
he disappears up the stairs.
Somebody please go deal with that before he does something worse.
What was it? A fish?
I don't know. I didn't see.
I'm gonna get
follow
back that way.
After him.
Okay, so y'all throw us in the class swallow.
I'll follow the door.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, you guys see his door closed as you guys come up the stairs.
His door?
Yeah, to his room.
I knock on his door.
1 second. I like throw everything off my desk.
You hear 1 second as a bunch of shit hits the floor.
My oil well.
I'm
gonna-
Are you okay?
Door open.
You hear, are you okay?
Yeah, 1 second.
And the door gets flung
I'm gonna
open.
look over at Nicholas. Do me open the door?
As you say that,
I'm not gonna answer
throws
without
the
his
door
permission.
open.
What the hell was that noise?
As you say that, Shifter throws the door open,
What are you cleaning?
and Hiki is standing on his desk, painting with oil on the wall.
What the?
He's what?
What are you doing?
Sorry, he's painting with ink on the wall.
Why are you painting on the
He's
wall?
painting a picture on the wall with ink.
Well, it's his room. What do I care what he's doing to his room?
So what was the loud
Does it look anything weird? Like he's gonna start another fire?
Looks like he's drawing a picture.
Okay, well, I mean, so he's artistic. Hickey,
You just call him autistic?
we have to be in a meeting.
Okay, 1 second. I need
No,
to get
hey,
anymore.
this is from the leader. We have to be in the meeting. You cannot be late. To be
Okay.
late is to be rude. You're wasting his time. You do not want to waste the leader's time. Because if you waste the leader's time, something bad's going to happen.
My cousin had their
We
explosion.
need you to go deal with the guild problems first, please. Please make a prayer after we're done dealing with what's going on with the guild.
I still have not stepped in his room, by the way, because he did not invite me in.
That's fine.
You're a vampire. Holy
Oh,
shit.
sure, Crash.
They're talking. I'm just making a phone frantic.
Dad's like, what the fuck?
You don't get fired anymore. No. No.
Sorry.
Great.
No.
I'm gonna walk into the room.
No, you don't get no fire.
You said that, and y'all just walked into your fucking room.
Cobalt downstairs now.
It's a shame you didn't keep that shovel.
What just happened?
He asked for fire and was told no. Yalthos barged in and said downstairs now. Because he wants more fire to play with.
I just wanted to light some candles.
Downstairs now.
I need to sacrifice this fish.
Did he just start a fire downstairs?
He's asking for fire in his room.
No fire downstairs.
I need
You
to
go
sacrifice the
downstairs
fish.
or I'm dragging you
I need to
downstairs.
appease the mother bear.
Hey,
You need to what?
I need.
He said I need to please Mother Bear.
Let me see
What is in his
fish.
hand?
Let me see the fish.
What's in his hand?
A
A fish.
How big?
Let me see the fish.
I light my
Kobold.
torch and tell him, come here and use this.
He lights the torch and says, use this. Yalthos says, give me the fish.
I take the torch.
Did you come over to me? Because I'm not coming in your room.
I walk up to her and I go take the torch.
You do it right here in front of me. In case something goes wrong, I can fix it.
Yeah.
Okay, don't move.
I made a whole sign.
Fine, I walk in. He asked me to come in.
I'll hold the torch with you.
No, I'll let you hold the torch, but I want to be near it in case I have to put it out.
All right. You have any candles?
I have a sword, a shield, and a torch.
All right. So I'm gonna lay the fish on the desk.
are you going to light the wooden desk on fire to sacrifice that fish?
No, I'm not stupid.
Excuse me, is having him light a fire in this room the best thing to
Don't follow
do?
that.
What was that, Yalthos?
The torch, it was controlled.
Is him having a fire in this room the best thing to do?
I'm not going to let him start a fire in the room.
Your actions are speaking a lot louder than your words. And your actions show that you don't deserve to be holding that fire right there.
Is there anything in this room like a trash can, a metal bucket, something metal in this room?
There's a small metal trash can in the corner.
I grab it, put it over there. Throw your fish in there with the torch. Let's do this. Let's go. We got to be
I'm not
somewhere.
lighting them on fire.
What?
I wanted to light candles for ambiance.
No.
So you just needed the fire for...
Put the fire out.
What kind of shrine doesn't have of candles?
Put the fire out.
One with incense.
Do you have any of that?
Yes, I hand him some.
Nicholas, please put the torch out.
I'm gonna light them, and then I'll hand you back the torch and all the incense.
I put the torch out and I put it away.
Oh, great Mother Bear! I am so sorry. I was not powerful enough to pray for you. Please don't make anything blow up again.
And I go downstairs. Deal with the guild problems.
Okay, we're good.
All right, let's go.
Whoa, religion.
That is not what I was thinking.
That fish is going to stink in an hour.
Oh,
It's
God.
okay. It's in the kobold's room.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
He can have
No,
fish
I was
stink.
telling the kobold.
All right, so you guys go back downstairs. Everyone's still sitting at the table in the cafeteria.
I come in
Also-
shaking my head.
You all sit down together.
Yeah.
So as you all sit down around the table, Hiki's the last one to sit down, and you guys notice at the end of the table a flickering light, followed by a very translucent Poppy. Another flicker of light, and Poppy is sitting at the end of the table again.
Poppy?
Where in the hell did you go? Do you know what we've fucking been
What
through?
the hell was that?
Noella, check your phone. Like a fucking spell.
Wrong name again, sir.
Huh? No. Her
Name
name is
again.
Noella. Her character's name was Eloy.
Oh.
Oh.
So there's a flickering, glowing version of him next to him?
No, she flickered, glowed, and popped back into existence. She was popped out of existence earlier.
Ah.
Before you showed up for game. And then I told everyone when we got together that she vanished.
Whisper the name of Mother Mary.
So I'm giving her the answer to where she was because I didn't have the forethought to text her that while I was dealing with the other shit because they got sidetracked with someone blowing up my fucking sewers.
Tell everybody at the table that Mother Bear is happy, evidently.
Because he was dealing with some other shit.
All right, we'll get to Poppy in a second. Hiki,
Yes.
why in the literal hell did you decide to blow up the fucking sewers?
I prayed to Mother Bear and she got mad and blew everything up.
But what did you do?
No. That is not what I was told. You're not telling the truth.
That's what happened.
Shifter said he told you, don't use fire spells, it will explode. And then you formed a ball of fire in your hand.
Alfred, to be fair, I told him as he was casting the spell, but he should have stopped just when I said it. And instead of thing of fire appeared in his hand.
All I heard was don't cast spell and then boom.
So you continued casting the spell even though he said don't cast spells.
You heard the
You
word.
clearly
don't
just
cast
said that you
spell.
heard that.
No.
And you completed the spell anyways.
It was already completed.
But it wasn't completed. You said you heard it before it went boom.
No, he heard it as he was casting it. So literally, when you finished saying it, it blew.
Did you get it to work?
Alright.
You said
What's wrong?
don't cast
Okay, Hiki.
fire spells, right?
Hiki.
Yeah, but that's
What?
Let's make this really simple.
You have no
Very,
clue.
very simple. If you want to cast a spell and it's not in combat, talk to the people around you first. They may have information you don't. All right?
Okay,
Is that doable? Is that easy enough for you?
sure.
I mean, obviously, I'm not going to restrict you in combat. Combat's combat. Shit goes crazy. But if it's not in combat and you have time to ask, look over to the partners next to you. That's why we're a team. And make sure you have all the information you need before deciding to blow up the fucking sewers.
Yeah, because we're going to be held accountable for everything you do.
Yes, we're all getting in trouble for this. For your action. And I'm sorry to say it, I don't want to because I don't want to, hurt your feelings or whatever. But if it keeps up, we're going to have to let you go.
Well, don't worry. I make sure Mother Bear is now happy.
Don't care about your God. Don't give a flying fuck about your God.
Happy.
Neat. I'm glad you think you've done what you need to keep this from happening again. But check with the people around you before you go casting spells next time. Please.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I believe that clears the air a bit for everyone. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyone else have something to say?
No, I think I said everything I had to say.
All right.
Thank you for the opportunity, though.
Yeah, of course. I don't want to be the only one talking.
Do you have something to say, Hickey?
I'll make sure Mother Bear is happy.
I just out of curiosity, out of random, flagrant curiosity, what did you do to piss her off in the first place?
I don't think I was powerful enough to pray to her, so I need to get stronger.
All right, then.
I'm going to go with you that entered the sewer. Maybe that's what angered Mother Bear.
Yeah, maybe she didn't want to be dragged into the stinking hellhole with you.
Okay, I won't ask her for anything in the sewer then.
It's probably a good idea.
All right, then. I guess we're going to have dinner, and I believe Alvin was going to speak to all of us and everyone about shit.
And deaths.
Literally this time? Oh, and deaths, yes.
And the deaths.
All right, then.
From what I understand, it was 2.
Do you have something to say to Poppy?
Oh, yes, Poppy. Once again, where the fuck were you? We can't hear you. You're not muted, but we can't hear you.
You guys are not making noise, yes.
Here's now.
Nah,
yes.
Yeah.
I have no idea how I ended up here. Last I know, I was in the temple where we were in the middle of the farm.
All right, yeah. So you have no clue why you vanished and why you're here now.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So what
All right,
happened?
wait.
Why are we here?
We're here
Another
because
mystery.
number one, it's dinner time soon. You've been gone for an entire day. And number two, a bit of a calamity happened. Hiki here decided to cast fire in the sewers and blew up a house in town, killing 2 people.
Quite literally a shitstorm.
Right. And now we're here.
Okay.
I would like to say that you all smell pretty nice considering what happened.
Yes. I assume somebody has soap.
So, I have a question for you all. You guys want to continue pursuing this farm-related incident? Or after the events that just transpired, do you want to get away from the city and pursue a different job?
I mean, especially with the events that just transpired, we need to finish this job. We already talked to Farmer John. We've already been seen on the site, working on the case. If we don't complete it and just bail after we've already caused problems, that's going to look bad.
Not to mention we caused problems.
That's what I mean. After we just caused problems, if we don't complete the mission after that and we look like we just gave up on the farmer and left, I mean, that's going to make us look like storm crows. We show up, solve no problems, and hurt people.
So how much was this job worth? Because
Not much, but that's not the reason we're doing it.
I'd say our reputation.
That is, I believe we should all give the rewards towards the rebuilding of the house. Or
The rewards were like 15 gold pieces. Everything the farmer has on hand.
Well,
In all honesty, I was going to forfeit my portion and let the farmer keep it. He needs his money.
fair enough.
We're doing this, number one, because it's the right thing to fucking do. And number two, we definitely have to do it now for Oz and the guild's reputation.
I'm on board with Alfred.
I mean, that's my opinion, at least.
Agreed.
Agreed.
I fight by your side, Alfred.
I mean, if we're lucky, there won't be any fighting. We'll be able to catch them and, handle it quickly without any deaths occurring.
A good
But,
punch in the face usually stops these kind of things.
If death has to occur, then yes. I also fight by all of your sides.
With that all being said, does anyone have any useful leads on whether we can find this shady character or if something else has come up with the incidents on the farm?
Oh, he's not in the underground.
No. I believe Niklaus had an idea to go check the scummy side of town tomorrow.
I found a suspicious shovel that was clean. Had a clean spot on it.
Yes. I took note of that, and we'll see how that pans out in the next few days.
I love the buddy cop duo vibe from that. Incompetent cop and veteran cop. Boss, the shovel. It doesn't look like a blunt. Yes, we'll take note of that. If it comes to it, we'll come back to it. I know, but it's really fucking suspicious, boss. Right. I'll go back to that if we need to. That's what we call soft evidence. I know, but look at that spot. Yes, I understand. We will come back to that. Leave it. Now I'm going to take it with us. Guys, grab the shovel. No, we will come back to the shovel. Chill.
I don't trust it.
I spent most of the day investigating over at the pharmacy in Yalthos. I took mental note of how things run there and for future daily investigations to make sure that everything's the same. If anything's out of place, then I'll notify everyone. Because that could be a clue. And yes, it is possible that the clean shovel is odd. Everyone take note of that.
Okay.
Where was the shovel found?
Just this clean plate after I eat.
Alright, Alfred, Yalthos, Niklaus, Boyd, Hoppy, Shifter, and Hiki. Chilling till dinner.
Yeah, staying here, eating dinner.
Yep.
We were discussing.
Yeah, that's about it.
So
I had one more thing to discuss before dinner.
What?
Who's going to the bad side of town tomorrow to look around?
I'll go.
All right. Niklaus, Hiki wants to go. Are you okay with watching over him while he's with you?
I don't want him working with me.
All right. I wanted to make sure that was fine.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Shift it. If you don't want to go with Niklaus and Hiki, you can come to investigate the farm, or you can go with them. Niklaus has agreed to watch over Hiki.
Yeah, but I'm not really looking forward to be around another explosion.
I'm not going to the
Agreed, which is why I've asked Niklaus to help, because he seems to be a bit more stable than Hiki. And, yeah.
Maybe I should go to the bad side of town with them.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
I couldn't find anything on the farm, and they may need something punched.
But there's another shovel.
Shifter, if you want to come help me investigate the farm, that would be a big help. Tomorrow.
Hiki looked at Yalthos and said, what if there's another shovel?
I'm sure Alfred has another shovel.
Sir.
But then we have tomorrow planned. Boys, Poppy and Baron, what do you plan to do tomorrow?
Baron's not there.
Oh. Who the hell is
Where's
Baron?
Oh, he's at the tavern.
Why is he at the
And nobody thought to go get him before dinner because we're supposed to have a meeting after dinner.
I wasn't told he was in the tavern.
I know. I was directing this directly at Hiki as. So you didn't tell. All right, fine. I'm quick. I'll make a run down to the tavern and convince him to come home.
So for tomorrow, I'm gonna be going to the farm. I'm gonna go
There's tavern.
armed, unarmored, and I'm gonna try helping the farm hands with the farm. Try to talk with them while we work.
Good idea. Build a rapport and work with them so that maybe they'll join you.
Since I come from a family of gardeners, I can help replenish what's dead.
Both of you check with Farmer John first and make sure that's okay. He didn't want us messing with the farm.
Yes.
All right. Good.
You just
I'm gonna go get
stuff. That's fine.
I'm gonna head out and go get Baron now before dinner. And with that, I go running down the street to the tavern.
Alright, so you go check a couple taverns, you find the one he's in. He is face down at the bar with a full glass thing on his head. He is snoring loudly.
Sorry, I just got yelled at. I would drink.
I go back to the guild hall.
Good.
He's passed out, and I'm not strong. Somebody strong needs to come carry his ass home.
I go down there.
I'm out.
I go down there. Stay here.
Okay.
Alright, you go to the bar, you find him sitting at the bar, head down, with a mug on top of his head, and on top of that, a plate with a piece of bread on it.
Technically, Alfred, I don't wear armor, and I'm extremely light. I'm a halfling.
I have 6 strength. I'm a frail elf.
I pick him up, set him on my shoulder. You said he had what on his head?
A beer mug, a plate, and a piece of bread.
Is the beer mug full?
Yes.
Okay, grab his beer mug, his piece of bread with the other hand, and throw him on my one shoulder, and I walk back to the guild hall.
And shake stuff off his head, you hear someone go to the door, oh shit, I was having fun with that.
Somebody said, what?
Oh shit, I was having fun with that.
Oh.
They were stacking things on him to see when he would wake up or knock them over.
Well, he appreciates the food and the drink.
Ah, you're welcome. Have that one on me, I guess.
Have a good night. And I walk out.
So you arrive back at the guild hall where they passed out.
I go back to the dining table with the passed out halfling.
Yeah, all right.
I sit down, I set him next to me, kind of lay his head on the table next to me, put his mug in his right hand, the piece of bread in his left hand, and I leave him like that.
All right. Let's hope he wakes up before Alvin's meeting.
We bought one that was well deserved.
What was that, Hiki?
Hiki holds up his magic rock and says, I can help with my magic rock.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Your
rock
doesn't work. It hurt me. Remember?
We do not need an angry warrior halfling waking up suddenly, attacking something.
Well, the rock only works on him.
Namely being the halfling who is, namely being the kobold right in front of him hitting with the rock. I definitely don't want to see you thrown across the room and have all of your bones broken.
We just talked about you not using spells without our permission when not in combat.
That's not a spell.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
The magical rock, I would probably include along your list of spells.
I'll look at Alfred. Is that true?
Niklaus, did it cause you harm when he used it?
Yes, and he came to the conclusion
Yes.
maybe it only works for him.
Yes, then that would count.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to control you, but if you want to keep running with our group, we need to make sure that you don't do anything that's going to make us look bad. Right?
I will learn the ways of the magic rock.
Good. Fantastic.
So, I'm going to spend... I know you're going to hate me for this. I'm going to spend 5 hit points. I'm going to put my hand on his back and cure poison on him.
That's right, if you didn't do it, someone else was going to.
Huh?
If you didn't do it, someone else was going to.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe Alvin's also a paladin.
Yep, that's getting fixed.
Because it's alcohol poisoning, so.
Yep.
So you wake up at the start in the guild hall holding a beer and a piece of bread.
Completely sober.
You drink it. One kind of beer. It's not what you were drinking, but still fucking good.
It's beer.
Yep.
So he's in a decent mood.
All right.
I woke up with beer in my hand for Sam.
All right, Baron. Number one, Alvin has a meeting after dinner that he wants us all here for because of the incidents today. All right?
So I should probably slow down.
Probably. Probably.
I do have wisdom, so.
Number two, we're all kind of deciding what we're going to do tomorrow. Me and Shifter, we're going to go to the farm and investigate. Boys and Poppy, we're going to go to the farm and see if Farmer John would let them work with the farmers. If so, then hopefully build a rapport with them and get more information out of them. Stuff that, they hadn't thought to tell anyone. And the other three are going to the bad side of town to talk to people and find out anything they can find out about the unknown blacksmith that makes the arrows.
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody told me something about... Oh, yeah.
So if you can think of anything you want to do or run around with anyone, that would be fantastic.
That doesn't change the fact that he's still got a headache.
Yes, it does. It completely cures your alcohol.
It cures the headache and everything too?
Yeah, that's hangover.
Yeah.
Yeah, I completely removed all the poisoning.
Bring my vitamin water.
Wait a minute, that's
They
right.
removed all the alcohol from your system.
Alvin told me something.
Yes.
There is a reward
You want an apple or something?
for this blacksmith,
Oh, good.
dead or alive, but if he's brought in dead, I think we have to bring his head and his symbol maker.
Are you gonna cut it and stuff?
And
His mark. Make his mark.
That's where
yeah, thank you. And then he also said that they do not know of his location, so obviously it's not going to be somewhere where they can easily find him.
Yeah. That's why we're gonna
Shrouded or protected somehow wherever he does his forging. But he did say that he does not sell it in town at all. It is all sold out of town, only to bandits and brigades who are ravaging and destroying the countryside. So I don't know if any of us have a way of figuring out where some kind of magical protection in town is, but we could probably find bandits in the countryside who he might go visit to sell goods for. Or we can masquerade as a bandit group and ask for somebody to come out and actually give us weapons so that we can actually attack. I don't know if that's very smart.
For any of us that have been in town for a while or who are easily noticed, that we probably wouldn't want to be part of that, as it's going to be a dead giveaway. We're not bandits.
Okay, I just came off the ship.
I do think that Niklaus's idea for asking around in the bad side of town is still a good one.
Yeah, because that's where brigands would go anyway.
Yeah, that's where you would find brigands, bandits, the scum of the road. And you might be able to get some info out of them. So, I still think that's a good idea. Even if he doesn't sell in town at all. Alright. Good info. Thank you, Baron. Glad Niklaus woke you up.
Anything else from anybody? Alright, so dinner is served. It is fish and corn. So brought out on plates from a few waiters. Sit around, you notice the guild hall's particularly full tonight. Not including yourself. Group, selves, 2 people. I don't know if 4 that should have been, but whatever. There is 7 other people in the so I'll eat their dinner, and then pretty much as soon as food finishes, you guys hear a loud booming voice echo through the halls. You all recognize it as Alvin's voice, especially those of you that spent the day getting talked at.
I start drinking.
Hi, Alvin.
Everyone to the guild hall. Leave the room now. We will be having a discussion pertaining to the events that have transpired today. If I do not see Hiki's gold little ass there, I will be finding and bringing him myself.
I'm currently going throughout the tables, grabbing unfinished fish.
He gets up and starts taking fish off of people's tables.
Hiki,
Sit
down.
I've got this. I've got this. Mother Bear does not like excessive fish. You got her to one. Don't be a glutton. She's going to get pissed.
Oh, okay. Follow the fish back.
You all go downstairs?
Yep.
So glad
Head there.
You notice sitting at the edge, you all go in, like I said, it's kind of like a church setup as far as the pews lining the walls and then the podium at the end. You notice the two chairs on either side are filled. There's a halfling on one side and a dwarf on the other. The other side of you guys see upstairs are all sitting in spots as well. You all file in and take your seat, and Alvin comes walking in last through the double doors, glaring at Hiki as he walks by and walks to the podium. So, for those of you that are new here, I'm sure you've already met all of us. I am Alvin. This halfling is my friend Reed. We lead this guild. We have called you all here because a great tragedy has befallen this town today. There were, after cleanup, thank you, Traz and Adesh, there were confirmed 4 deaths today due to an explosion under the city. Because that explosion has been found out and has been, unfortunately, traced back to us. To one particular member, but we are a group, we are a guild. His actions reflect on all of us, so we are all responsible. As such, I talked with Reed and Gramrock. We have decided that it is in the guild's best interest to pay for the funeral services for the family and to help them build or make a whole new home, at least equal to what was lost. Is the least we can do for what happened. Going forward, please remember, as we have stated repeatedly, we are out there. We are all alive today. We have all chosen to be adventurers. We need to do better than what happened. Some of you here traveled with the Chipmunkas. Some of you know what they became towards the end. Some of you have heard the stories of what they were. Some of you are lucky enough to not have to have ever dealt with them. That being said, they have stained the world. We are here to fix that. Blowing people up, E.2, does not fix that. You will not be able to blame your transgressions on the gods. I have dealt personally with the gods. They do not force people to blow things up. In fact, me, Reed, and Gramrock did everything in our power to stop a god that was attempting to blow up the world. And even that took a lot of fucking power for him to do damage. He didn't just wake up one day and decide to blow up the sewer. No matter how angry he was. As punishment, the next 3 paying jobs you take, including any you are currently doing, your portion of those jobs, I am talking to you, gold little kobold. Have you not been listening to anything I've said?
Yes.
Okay. The first 3 pays you get, all of your money will be coming to the guild hall. Understood?
Okay.
Those of you that travel with him, it is your responsibility, because he seems too thick to understand anything, to make sure his share of the money found from rewards is brought to us. Again, we will be paying for the repairs, but anyone that would like to donate or chip in any way would be greatly appreciated. You can leave it here now, or leave it in any of our 3 offices in the next few weeks. Keep in mind, this is not a thing that will be tolerated happening again from anyone in this room. The people that were hurt today is terrible. It's horrible that this has happened. Luckily, some of the family survived, but now that is children without parents. Families broken because somebody, never mind. Lives were lost today. Do your best to prevent that from happening again, please. Good luck. May the gods be with you. And please, for the love of the gods, stay safe out there.
Leave 20 gold pieces at the front table.
You see 5 of the other 7 get up and throw some money in the bowl, and then everyone, one by one, leaves.
I throw in 20 gold.
I throw in 15 gold.
Throw in
Did that right?
throw in 15 gold.
You also don't have much spending it.
Correct.
Are you sitting at the bowl watching and kind of spinning it? Yeah, it's walking up, dropping, walking away.
I'll throw in 10.
All right.
In the same country, you don't know what he's got. It could be everything. But
So everyone leaves. Whoever last minute sees that the 3 leaders stay there in their chairs watching everyone leave. I do want to talk to Bill. Yeah, so he tells you to meet him in his office, and he'll be there in a moment. What's everyone else doing?
I walk up and I ask. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna go to Poppy and Shifter and see if we were gonna head back out tonight.
Shifter says he's going to talk to Alvin and disappears.
We'll head out tonight after I'm done talking to Alvin.
Yeah, I wanted to wait till dark, anyways.
That's fine with me.
All right.
Move Ralph Rick. So your communication spell, do you have to cast that now, or can you cast that on the fly?
I'll have to cast it while I can see you, so I'll have to do it before I leave tonight. It's random how long it lasts. It's not honed. So anywhere between an hour to 6 hours. So I want to wait till it's dark already and hopefully get the full 6 hours out of it, but it might only last 1. So if all else fails, one of us will have to run back to get the rest of you.
What were you going to say, Niklaus?
What's that?
What were you going to say?
Nothing.
Good.
It was Boys that was going to say something.
Yeah, I walk up and I ask Alvin and them if was anyone hurt? Does anyone need any assistance healing some injuries? I could assist with that.
Your help would be greatly appreciated. I think Traz was headed back to the house to help anyone that was still injured. He's the resident cleric of the group, guild. If you want to join him at the house, I'll send word that you're on your way.
Is that right now or is that tomorrow?
He's going now. You can go tomorrow if you wish.
Yeah, I'm going now.
Okay. Stay safe. All right. So, Grimrock, after about 10 minutes, walks past you. You wanted to talk?
yeah,
And then he walks in his office.
I need to know if, because of what we're doing tomorrow, it would be nice to know where you guys have looked for this blacksmith with the ill intent, so we don't have to repeat steps that you've already walked.
We've traversed the sewers. I've flown over the town. No one asked us before you guys decided to blow up the sewer.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
If I were to tell you every active investigation I was involved in, or Alvin was involved in, or Reed was involved in, I don't know that you could keep that many notes. If we were to tell you every step we've taken for every investigation we have open right now.
I agree.
I've flown through the city. We've all done everything we can. We've looked all over the city and under it. We know he's operating in the city, though. We've covered as much ground as we can. Unfortunately, we don't have many ways to see through magical barriers. We're working on that.
The Chipmunk slums, have they been checked thoroughly?
As much as we can. It's hard. There's not a lot of stableness there. People move around there a lot. There's a lot of shit there. People don't stay stationary.
So it's probably a good place to start.
Probably. We try to check there as often as we can, but we're busy. And days like this make it even harder for us to do what we need to do.
Has anybody ever tried to masquerade as a bandit group full enough?
We tried that, but we're a little too well known, so it didn't work out. We tried hiring some people. They didn't come back. We were hoping they just took the money and didn't. That's the problem with hiring random people. But also, the worst could have happened.
Yes.
I've been trying to find them, but again, it's not easy.
Good to know. Just wanted to make sure we weren't stepping on the same pathways.
I love it, Tony. Tony sent a very fitting picture to the Discord server.
You're welcome.
That may be a way to start. Just be careful. If he gets word that you guys are trying this, I can't say he won't come after you. And with someone as mysterious as yes, but with someone as mysterious as him, do you really want him to get the element of surprise on you?
Does he
I'm
have
not
a
going to
name?
back down, and I'm not going to be worried about him. I'm going to go after him, but
Well, no, I'm not saying to back down. Just pretty sure you don't want him to get the element of surprise on you.
nah, I got some people on.
Does he have a name?
The only name you guys have been given is the blacksmith.
Thank you.
You know anything about this guy?
He's an elf.
Oh,
He's been here for a couple of years trying to destroy what we built. I don't know his goals, his motives.
specific
He tried.
traits of elf or specific?
I think he's part drow.
So he's part.
Yeah. It's hard. We haven't got a good look at him just from the stories we've heard. But he tried making some bombs a year or so ago, but that didn't work out for him. We gotta kind of, yeah. He doesn't have the abilities that your friend does to blow shit up. So he tried to make
friend
his
just struck a match and sparked up, I guess, hoop blows.
own. He was trying to do something much bigger than what your friend did.
That's not good.
Yeah. Luckily, we were able to find the stuff and stop that, but he got away. So then he started making weapons and selling whoever he could get his hands on that could do whatever they wanted. We had attacks on the other members of the council and some of the nobles of the city.
Looks like this guy's pissed at the city. Huh. Okay. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Oh. I'm gonna turn around and leave and tell Nick Klaus, if he's out there, everything I was just told.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to forget.
So pop and find unique class and just info dumps on you.
Cool.
Cool.
Alright, I'll look up to his office about the same time as Grimrock. You want to talk?
Yeah, yeah, so is there anything that you want me to take responsibility for
Your teammates. Don't go blow any more sewers. There's not much to be done at this point. The damage is done. It's kind of too late for responsibility. If any of you want to help in the rebuilding once that starts, that would be appreciated. But right now, we just need money to give proper funeral rites to the people that were lost.
Okay. But I was also wondering, while we've been doing what you've been doing, have you heard any rumors about kinkus that can fly? Any of them anything like that?
Yeah. Topper is.
I bet it can cool all back. I don't know if you ever got his ability to fly back. Oh shit, he was there. If he's still alive, you might look into finding Whisper. Last I heard he was equal or Bell, but that city was busy by the chief codes a weird one. But the movie died. Whisper? I haven't heard from him in quite some time. He might have learned how to fly by now. I know he always talked about it. This has also been 4 years. A lot of shit. He's died twice since then. No, I was saying Alvin died twice since then. I think there was a race or a band flock. Is that offensive? Flock of Kenku to the west? Northeast. In Dragon Isles. That might be a good place to start if that's what you're looking for. Northeast, the Dragon Isles, yeah. You're going to need a boat or some sort of transportation to get there.
I really want to go for my dad's.
It's not exactly walkable. Hard for me to keep tabs on a bunch of Kenku though, so.
No, you're fine. If you heard any information. Alright. Then I guess I'm gonna go meet back up with Alfred. And Alfred, I'm ready to head out wherever you are.
Yeah, I'm waiting till it's already dark. Like I was telling Yalthos, my psychic link isn't honed. It's kind of random how long it lasts, so I want to get as much time out of it as we can.
Okay.
And I need to be able to see all the participants when I activate it.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys have your plans for the next day?
Yep.
Alright, I think we're going to call it there because that's 20 minutes early. And
Awesome. So do we get a frozen squid and a sad letter?
You get the sad letter. The frozen squid was donated to Mother Bear.
Oh, okay.
I was a fish.
The squid is a type of fish. So therefore my answer still stands.
The squid's not a fish.
It's a type of fish.
No, it's not. It's a mollusk.
Rolls?
A squid is a mollusk. They're related to
Not in this world.
clams and snails.
Not in this world.
Okay.
I'm pulling the DM card. Fuck you guys.
This is a bad time to fucking find that hill to die on and pull the DM card, but go for it, man.
Fully fucking aware this is a dumbass hill to die on, but here we fucking are. You've done it for a while. We're going to make good decisions.
It's his hill. He can die if he wants to.
Yeah.
Tony,
Yeah.
my fucking nickname was Bullet Sponge. You think I make
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I just usually wait till a lot later to pull the DM card, but you know, you do you.
I've got a whole deck of them. It's fine. I've got 5 of them I'm not using anymore. It's fine. So 50 more experience for everyone except for Kiki. He gets 49. He gets 43. He gets 46. 46 experience points for the 4 people he kills.
I mean, Technically, he should get more. He killed people.
He did. That's why he got negative experience points for each of them.
Okay.
One for each one.
He owes me 300 experience at this point. So, inspirations.
Mm-hmm. Who would like to go first?
Skip me.
Noella says she wants to be skipped.
Shit!
Just when you saw yourself, who wants to go first? You're the one who volunteered yourself.
Fuck! Alright. Personality traits. I judge people by their actions, not their words.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. 100% judge the kobold. 100%. By his actions, not his words, because his words were bullshit.
Trait 2. I love a good insult, even when directed at me. Didn't come up. Also didn't come up. Tyrants are meant to be stopped at all costs. Bonds. I protect those that can't protect themselves.
Yeah.
Kind of. Because in a roundabout way, by controlling him, you're stopping it. I don't know. Is that a roundabout way of doing protecting?
Also, just to point it out, my first reaction when I heard the explosion was, I know that's not our job, but let's get going and figure out what fucking
That's
happened.
right. Yeah, I forgot about that part. That's good.
And my flaw didn't come up.
What was it?
Tyrants that rule my homeland will stop at nothing to see me arrested or dead.
Yeah, I gotta work on that.
Didn't come up. Oh, I'm not stressing. It can be a plot point or something later. That'll be fun. All right, take my ugly ass face off there.
Why do you hate them? How you hate them? How they're walk?
Hi, your turn.
Yeah. My nose itching. God damn it.
Or you're the big
At
trade.
least you're just itching it instead of digging in it. So, you know.
That's why you know.
That'd be hilarious if you thought nobody was paying attention. You were just picking your nose, and that's when you get blown up to full screen. Shit!
Such is my life. So I enjoy being strong and like breaking things. And I have a second one. If I face problems head on, a simple direct solution is the best path to success.
That one,
Yes.
Yes.
For sure.
shovel.
My idea is the greater good. Our lot is to lay down our lives in defense of others. It hasn't really
once
came up
again,
yet.
I mean, kind of did. Your first reaction, also like mine to the explosion, was let's run towards it, not anything like that.
Okay. Bond, those who fight beside me are worth dying for. Again, we haven't really fought. I mean,
Correct.
I mean, it was kind of role played already when we talked about if the fighting was going to happen. You already brought up that you would fight beside me.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That's 3 right there.
There doesn't have to be a physical fight for you to actually play that trade out.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got your 3. Max you can get. Awesome.
Klaus?
Good question. I'm always polite and respectful.
Yes.
Yes.
In almost every single situation, you were polite and respectful. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can stare down a hellhound without flinching.
I'm really scared of the shit.
Yeah.
Our lot is to lay down our lives in defense of others.
Again, kind of dipped on the.
Those who fight beside me are those worth dying for.
Yeah, he told boys that if you're going in there, yell if you need me. I will run in, even though that is fucking disgusting.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I have little respect for anyone who's not a proven warrior.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see it.
Especially not as a flaw.
No.
It's probably like one of your French psychos.
Damn, Frenchie.
What's great is I still have all the miniature cameras here, so I've been watching them later like that.
Oh, you can see all the miniature cameras in your eyes.
Yeah, I can see all the little screens on my end.
Okay, so I idolize a particular hero of my fan and constantly refer to the person's deeds and examples.
No.
I didn't see that. Did you do that at all?
I made a mention of him, but no, I don't think anyone will hear me, so I'll just leave it at that. I'm incredibly slow to trust. Those who seem the fairest often have the most to hide.
I didn't see that.
Didn't really do anything with that either.
Didn't see it.
We all do the work, so we all share the rewards.
I don't think I saw that.
We kind of went the opposite direction on that one.
Yeah.
Well, you guys went the opposite direction. I never said anything about it. But,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, as far as there was no rewards, there was more penalties tonight than rewards.
Yeah.
No, you did kind of mention something about it because you said something along the lines of your guys are gonna spend more money, but I think it was outside of character.
That was out of character.
Yeah, that was out of character.
So
Because it
don't
wasn't
count.
a situation.
Wait, what was out of my character?
Well, you were saying that this is going to cost the guild more money.
That was Josh saying that, not.
Well, I don't think I said anything about that.
Okay. Continue.
The bond is not really applicable. The flaw, I am suspicious of strangers and suspect the worst of them.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. I didn't do very much this one, so
Sorry.
mess up getting any.
You waded through shit.
I try to be a hero. I try to follow the example of my folk hero, but
I mean, is that like your first one to follow this example?
to run in to help people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd say, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, knowing what I know about your backstory, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely take one for that. You waded head first into shit.
Where is it? All right, level 3.
Did you have a flaw?
That was the flaw was I just scrolled past it. Suspicious of strangers and expect the worst of them.
But, yeah, dude. All right, people on camera, why don't you start?
Personality traits: action to speak louder than words to me, and I'm confident in myself and inspire confidence in others. Or inspire others to be confident.
I didn't see the inspiration to be confident.
I didn't see it, but I might not have heard you say it because I kind of got muffled on your guys' end a lot.
I didn't see it.
Do any times of you think you do? Did it?
The only time I can think of is when I got mad at him because he just lit a fire, but
Was that more? Was that you that was? Yeah.
I was yelling at him.
Yeah, I remember you saying something along those lines. His actions are speaking volumes for his character, or something along those lines.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Rock and roll with that. Definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, point to that one.
I will regain my flight. Nothing will stop me.
I didn't see that.
He asked
started it,
Alvin
but he hasn't
about.
gone very far
Yeah,
with
he's
it.
getting to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Knew
I
about
like
it.
to work.
I couldn't hear that conversation. I didn't bother because I'm not part of it. It was a
Yeah.
private conversation, and I couldn't hear it because Psycho had crinkling on his end at that point before he muted himself.
That was just that last minute conversation I wanted to have.
I think
So
you're
I could
working-
do something with it.
Working towards
Yeah,
that.
working towards
yeah.
Yeah, then I would say yes.
Guild is more important to me than others.
Kind of, yeah, because he did go and say, "What is there anything I can do to help out with the guild to
Yeah. All right.
change that or change the mindset?"
Well, then you got your 3.
Oh, so you can't get your flaw because you just changed that.
Yeah. So.
Alright. Mike.
You said that was how many?
First one. Personality traits, I can stare down a hellhound and not flinch. And then I enjoy being strong and breaking things.
You enjoy being strong.
Yeah.
I would say yes to that one. He definitely showed off being strong.
Ideals, nothing exists which has not been experienced by me.
True.
Didn't believe that Poppy disappeared.
That was that game.
That was that again.
No, the whole fucking time he kept saying, I lit a match. I lit a match, right? Struck a...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He wouldn't.
But he did see you.
He wouldn't believe he casted this spell, and he just kept.
Unless
saying,
he sees it,
"Lit a match."
though. He watched him do it. Is what I'm saying.
No, I was behind him. I just saw the fire in his hand.
I know. That was a gray area.
That's a gray area. I'm not sure I will. I don't agree that that was actually a point, though.
Yeah, that was that one that you watched him do the spell. You know, you see him do his arcane and then shoot fire. But it's not a. You don't see him doing this. You see him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That one contradicts kind of that one. You saw him do it, still didn't believe it.
Unless he did something like this, and then.
Again, that one's just kind of a gray area. In my opinion, at least.
Bonds guild members will be protected at all costs.
Yeah, I mean, he even dragged Shitstorm out of the sewer to fucking get him out of there.
Yeah, your shit's going down.
I mean, that sounds a lot better than shit stain.
Flaws. Easily loses focus when not engaged with actions. There was constant actions I was engaged with today.
Yeah.
And likes to drink alcohol.
Yes.
Was that a flaw this time, though?
We had to go and fetch you because nobody knew where you were.
Yeah, it was a flaw to the group. He wasn't caught up with the situation. We didn't know the information until he got back. I can see that as a flaw.
It was going to be even more fun if he hadn't actually cured my poison and I had to respond drunkenly.
You're still working. Alright. Hope everyone had fun.
I did.
Wait a minute. Josh has to write this.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I'm just done with it.
Maybe because he killed 4 people.
No, not allegedly.
No,
There's no allegedly about
4
this
people.
shit. You've already been tried and found guilty.
You're on the line.
And I feel very on my peers.
Wrong
The peers
universe.
said you're guilty.
Personality trait, I see omens in every event and actions. The gods try to speak to us. We just need
Yes.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Didn't only blame a god.
No, I didn't blame them. I said it was my fault.
Yep.
I can't hear him.
Something related to Dragonkind.
I didn't see that.
Something's coming in the background.
Yeah, no.
Oh, of course it was. Yeah.
Aspirations, I seek to prove myself worthy of my god's favor by matching my actions against the goddess. Or gods.
I don't know what your goddess is about, so I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't even know what my
Okay.
god's about.
Yeah, you know, I told you. I told you last week. Okay, that's different than you not knowing. You forgot. There's a difference. The exact opposite of what you did tonight. Protection.
Yeah, you didn't protect. You blew fucking people up.
4 people.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and say no.
Not only is the bear god not happy with you, your god's pretty pissed off with you as well right now.
Yeah, you were playing to a god. Isn't that bad?
No.
Continue, please.
Most gods are not
As a
jealous
paladin, yes.
unless it's 2 different.
Yes, as a paladin or a cleric where your powers are derived from that, yes. He's neither of those.
I'm just a religious person. I'm just a religious person.
Okay, I thought you were a paladin.
No.
Who's the paladin?
Dan.
Dan.
The one that cured drunken with you over there.
Yeah, I'm just a religious person. Bonds, I will do anything to gain my original form. And flaws, I'll do anything to get my hands on something rare or priceless.
That was pretty rare shit.
So 1 point for Josh.
I was going to blast my way through the shit to try to get to the past.
It wasn't rare or priceless. It was hard. It was mission objective. All right. Well, I'm glad we had a lot more variety and points earned this week.
Yeah.
So everyone got 2.
Two.
Yeah. Hope everyone had fun. Thanks for
I
playing.
did.